Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. I'm your host, Eric, here with my guys, Juice and G's. What's going on, fellas?
What's good?
Top of the top. Nah, don't touch me.
We need a hug, yeah. It's I feel we kind of knew this was going to happen. We ain't wanted to happen. But they working with.
Not this way. Please don't go out like this.
Yeah, what?
Bring it back to Miami.
They
please.
got one.
Damn, we jump right into it.
If you're rocking with us, subscribe to the channel, like and comment below.
Yep.
A few things to know. The Denver Nuggets are one win away from winning the NBA championship. I'm sorry, bro. This state might not know that. I gotta let them know. The NBA has opened an investigation on referee Eric Lewis for suspicious Twitter activity. My guess, this won't be on the My Bad report. Yeah, they're not gonna put that on there.
Eric should be out here wilding.
What else? Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs visited the White House. Before being ushered away, Travis Kelce got to say, "So I've been waiting for this. Maybe I'm alone, but they should have let him sing nice and slow." In not so shocking news, the PGA Tour merged with Live Golf. You know, tricking their players out of millions just so they can have it. It's like if your older brother tricked you into trading your Hot Wheels for a bag of pretzels. You know, you can still play with them, but you're salty. So, you know, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. It is nutty. But let's talk about what we're going to talk about. The NBA Finals are on, and we got questions about how y'all feeling about it. How you feel about the NBA Finals so far, bro?
We couldn't talk about Tiger Woods and that 800.
Oh, yeah, we going to talk about that.
Like, we couldn't mention that first.
We going to get there.
Hey, man. We got one. Can we get two? That's all I ask for.
That's all you need.
Just bring it back to Miami. After that, we can do whatever we want to do. We go party at Live after Game 6. Let's just get a Game 6, please. That's all I ask for.
How you feel about it, Juice?
It's been an old-fashioned butt whooping out there. Old-fashioned one. Jokic and Murray put on a show out there. They put on a clinic out there. But it's not only them. They proven why they're about to be the NBA champions. They proven it, bro. It's like you contain Jokic and Murray, and then you got Bruce Brown giving you 20 and Aaron Gordon giving you 27. It's like you can't even be mad at them. I mean, it is what it is.
I'll be honest. I will tip my hat to them though. As a Heat fan, I will tip my hat because it's like you said, you contain one and other guys show up. Opposed to the Heat, where it's like you're not gonna always get a great game from the role players or the guys other than Jimmy Butler and Bam. You're not gonna always get a great game out of them. You may hit one, but you're not gonna always get a great game. But so it's I tip my hat to them. Mike Malone got them out there playing.
Taking nothing away from the Heat though, I feel like they overachieved all playoffs. Yeah. And their role players are finally starting to look like undrafted role players. Gabe Vincent, I don't know where he's been for the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Max Strus, I don't know where he's been for the last 2 games. So they just getting exposed right now.
Caleb Martin too.
But it might be a silver lining there for the Heat, right? You heard Dame, so
Yeah.
might be our silver lining.
Yeah. It's I watched it. Well, I believe I said 20. It was gonna be 5-1.
Yeah.
You know, they're going a little gentleman sweep.
Yeah.
So you don't want them to get. Well, you don't want them to get swept. Don't really. You know,
Hey,
you don't want what's about to happen, but
we got more than
you know, like you
did.
said, bro, they showing why they're doing this.
Yeah.
Like that team is. You stop this person, you stop that person, then Aaron Gordon go for 27. It's like
for Aaron Gordon is ridiculous.
You know what I'm
that got to
saying?
be his career.
And he's
I've never seen him score 27 before.
yo, and he playing great defense, like on Jimmy Butler, like he is out there like hounding. And they said this revenge for D Wade giving him that 9 during the slam dunk contest. Something going on, but even Bruce Brown made a great decision by leaving the Nets and going to the Nuggets. It's like. These things are happening for a reason. This is a well-oiled team. Mike Malone apparently is a really good coach.
And I'll be honest with you. Mike Malone out there talking. He on the
He
podium.
is.
He talking. And I hate it. He talking tough too.
Look who he got. He got Joker.
Oh
he
gosh.
talking when he got the
But
Joker.
he backs it up though. His team backs it up for him. He talk his stuff. His team wins. I give him that.
You know,
As a
Paul
Heat
Murray.
fan,
They had a triple-double in the same game. It's like, we don't.
first time in NBA history.
You
Two
know,
teammates.
that's all we hear when they talk about the Nuggets. Is first time in NBA history, first time in postseason history, first time in NBA Finals. It's like at a certain point in time, you gotta be like, dang, like this team is.
So at what point do we revisit this conversation about where Jokic ends up on the list of all-time greats? whether centers or players? At what point do we run back on this conversation?
Well, look, if
we ain't got to talk about it right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if he win, bro, you got to put. He got what, 2 MVPs. If they win, he's gonna have a Finals MVP.
If they win.
If they win, got you. If they win, and a championship. And the players in the NBA right now, he got more MVPs than Giannis. He got the same amount of rings as Giannis.
Yeah.
He gonna have more MVPs than KD, less rings. But looking at that team, it's like they gonna be able to contend. So, you know, but that's what we talking about. That's what it is. We gonna find out.
Yeah, definitely.
But Chi, you got a stat for us to talk about?
Yes, sir. Today we're talking about the Miami Marlins second baseman, Luis Arias. He's currently hitting 400 through 59 games. Until Friday night, he was hitting over 400. He was hitting 403. Arias has already 27 multi-hit games through the first 58, and then he has the longest hit streak of 12. That's been his longest so far this season. That's been the deepest for someone to hit 400 since Chipper Jones in 2008. And currently, FanDuel has an offer for Arias to be hitting 400 or above into the All-Star break, July 10th. Yes is plus 350. No is minus 500. So you do what you do with that.
Plus 250 don't sound too bad.
No.
You know,
Dang, but hitting 400 is crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What?
Not being talked about enough.
What? Yeah, that's why. Well, baseball has been. It's been a lot of like. It's like people happy about the new rule changes, some people mad about the new rule changes, and it's like I think this might be helping him. This might be helping. You know what I mean? Because you're hitting 400.
The radar.
You got 400. I'm guessing the speed up. It works.
Yeah.
He like, all right, speed it up. Yeah, let's get right. And
I do think that when the finals is over, it's definitely gonna be more of a glaring eyes on baseball though.
Yeah.
Right now, baseball, like I said, is kind of like flying under the radar. We're not really talking too much. Nobody's speaking about Luis Arias hitting 400.
hitting 400.
400 is ridiculous.
That's fake.
It's just like MLB the show number.
Yeah, that's fake.
Yeah.
That's what. Are we living in a time where like you got Jokic, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I'm gonna say his name cause I got it.
Yeah.
Nikola Jokic. He out here putting up 34, 20, and 10. Every time he put up a stat line is fake. You got people like Shohei Ohtani who batting and hitting. You got this guy hitting 400. It's like, well, we living in a different time of baseball, or a different time of sports, period. It seems like everybody just able to do these incredible things.
Yeah. I think you only don't recognize the greatness and things like that when you're a casual. When you're a casual and you're just watching the box scores or you just betting, it's different when you're a fan of the game and you actually watching these guys do this thing. You like, because when you watch Jokic, you're like, wow, did you see that? How did he see that pass? Like the thing, like, so you got to watch these guys play in order to really take it in and really understand.
Appreciate it, for real.
Exactly.
I think we're in that point to where it's kind of like nobody knows how to stop him. It's like maybe next season, maybe next year, teams just start game planning on how to stop or how to curve, how to.
That man won 2 MVPs. They should have been. If they had the game plan then. They
got
game
it
plan now. But side note, like I said, PGA Tour has merged with Live Golf, and a lot of things have happened. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are happy. We're gonna find out.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, Tiger Woods. Well, first of all, what you think about the whole merger? At first they was talking. At first they was beefing, and now they piece it up.
That's just show you that almighty dollar, man. Money talk. Everything else talks. Like, money rules the world. No matter what you say or what you do, money talks.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they probably had this in cahoots. Like
the whole time?
This ain't new. They ain't just wake up 2 days ago and be like, yo, let's merge. Nah, they had this cooking up in the pot for.
Then why they ain't tell Tiger to take his money?
They tried to. They gave it to him like, yo, Tiger, you want this 800 mil? Like, hey, just don't say nothing. Just take. He was like, nah. I'm like,
stand up for everybody.
It's alright, stand.
Right. He's still, and I be looking at Tiger Woods like, bro, like they
bad.
done showed you a couple times already that when you play yourself, they gonna be like, man, we don't mess with you, Tiger. You had to climb up that mountain that first time and win the Masters, and then it's like now they offered him 800 million, which probably was the first number.
That's get out numbers right there.
That's like the first number they probably offered him.
But in Tiger's mind, or in anybody's mind, on another all money ain't good money. I think that's how Tiger looking at it. All money ain't good money, and he's not a greedy person. I think it speaks more to his character, right? So he's like, I made more than enough money in my lifetime. I don't need to. I'm not gonna say it, but I don't need $800 million. Because you see that contracts. I hate to bring this up. That Messi and what's the other guy's
Ronaldo?
name? Yeah, you see the money that they about to get and that they getting.
Well, Ronaldo denied $1.6 billion. So, just tying that in, it's like, Yeah, like they offering, these leagues and they merged, and I was a little bit surprised. This like before, because I definitely want to get on that, but before we get to that, it's like they merged, and I was a little bit surprised because they was beefing. It was
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
all right, like if y'all guys went over there, then
Stay over
forget
there.
y'all.
Yeah.
We gonna stay over here, and there was some type of like DC versus Marvel beef going on, and then it's like all of a sudden they merge, and the players who got their checks are happy, but the people who didn't get their checks, it's like, all right, well, I get it, but now the people that you didn't like are, the same entity.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy, and it happened without them knowing, which caught me off guard.
And that's exactly why I say I feel like they've been brewing that for a minute. They definitely had them conversations behind closed doors between the two, PGA and Live. That's not something that you just wake up one day and say, oh, let's merge. Nah, like they had that emotion.
And like you said, that almighty dollar talk. It's
Yeah.
like the Saudi public investment fund. It's like they got $600 billion in it. And it's like, okay, like it's a lot of money. And I guess they acting like golf needed that injection of money, but I don't know. People who play golf.
Yeah.
They got their own fan base, but now it's all one thing. Which we're gonna see how it plays out in the end.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy.
Tiger will be fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Tiger got billions already, or billions, whatever he got. He got that bread.
800 of them things.
I'm pretty sure he's not mad about the number. It's just about the principality. Like, hold up, y'all made a decision. Y'all made a decision, and y'all didn't tell nobody. Like, come on, man. I'm Tiger Woods. If I went over there, they probably wouldn't even needed this deal.
Yeah.
Cause I'm over here with them. So whatever. Yeah, Messi declined $1.6 billion. We gonna find out if that was the craziest thing I ever heard later on in the future.
It's up there.
Bro, it's wild. Wow. We'll be right back with the EB pick. Stick around, don't scroll around. And we are back, and I want to talk about the CP3 news. He's possibly being waived, possibly just having to figure out his future. CP3, but what you think about that, Juice?
I think there's no ethics in sports at all. Like these guys, and they get mad at the players when the player's up and want to leave, and they doing things like this.
Yeah.
Like, how does fake news get out about y'all releasing the player?
Yo.
And then they go back and say no. They exploring options on how to.
But not a player. CP3,
that's
Chris Paul,
Chris
what
Paul.
the former president of the Players Union, all this assist master, point guard,
Yeah.
like word.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
code of
I don't.
ethics,
Yeah, I don't think they dealt with that correctly. I do think that the report of it's just they trying to figure out their options and explore their options. I think that was just okay. How do we clean up face for
Yeah,
this?
how we cover
How do we cover ourselves after we done put out the leak news? After the news done leaked about we getting rid of them. How do we clean this up a little bit? So let's put a report about that. Oh, we're trying to.
It's crazy. I seen the writing on the wall. They got a new owner, and with a new owner, you want new things. So they got rid of Monty. They got they about to get rid of Chris Paul or something.
Yeah.
They want to get rid of DeAndre Ayton. They got Kevin Durant. They really didn't care.
Yeah.
And once they got KD, they was like, all right, like let's rebuild this around KD and Devin Booker, which is cool, but you can't play CP3 out like that.
Yeah.
Why can't you? That's how they looking at it.
Right.
Why
Right.
can't you? Who's stopping us?
I mean, you see the owner out there playing with Jokic.
Yeah. He about to, and Jokic about to get that chip.
Yeah.
I think if let's say it did leak or was premature or not true, they might just want Chris Paul to reconstruct that contract because I'm not sure how much they're paying him, but they just like we can't pay you this much,
Yeah.
bro.
Not for what you're
Like,
doing.
Yeah, so I think they just want him to reconstruct that, and maybe they'll be able to keep him there and bring him off the bench and get James or Kyrie out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. Chris Paul is not a
He's
starting
not-
point
he's
guard
not
in this
Chris
league.
Paul
I hate to
anymore.
say it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Unless you could put him on the shelf to the playoffs.
Yeah, well, you gotta. Yeah, he just can't play as. I think he could play all year. He just can't play as hard as he's been playing the last couple of years. With the Suns, he's been the second player. It's been Devin Booker. Then after that, it's been Chris Paul. Then DeAndre Ayton or Mikal Bridges. It's like now, it's like you got KD and Devin Booker. You could kind of just, hey, you get that.
Yeah.
Hey, he just passing the ball now.
I do see him fitting into a role kind of like Kyle Lowry in Miami.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
like,
good role.
Like you said, kind of shelving him a little bit because let's be real, Kyle Lowry didn't do anything towards the regular season. Come off playoffs, that's when you start putting him in motion. So I do kind of see him playing that kind of role. I don't know how CP3 is kind of going to fit into that though. Personally, I'm not sure how he's going to fit into that role, but
Yeah.
I can see him playing that Kyle Lowry role, coming off the bench and
Well,
making an impact.
real quick, if Chris Paul does get waived or released, where would you like to see him go?
I think the Milwaukee Bucks. I think they're so good defensively. Not this year, obviously. He got kind of hot in that system. So Milwaukee Bucks, and that's all Giannis need.
Yeah.
Pick and roll with Chris Paul and Giannis.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I will tell you who I don't want to see him go to.
Who's that?
The Lakers.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. They already have too many defensive liabilities. I don't want to see that. Like, LeBron is not winning that. He's
get
not
that.
winning the ring with CP3.
You know what I do want to see him go back to? The Pelicans.
Okay.
The Pelicans. Yo, if Zion can stay healthy, shout out Zion. If Zion can stay healthy,
My boy.
the pick and roll with him, oh man, like well they already got C.J. McCollum, they got B.J., they got Ingram, they got Valanciunas, Herbert Jones. It's like, yo, if you could get CP3 to pick and roll with Zion, that'd be crazy.
Now, would you put CJ back at the two guard?
I think you do the same thing with what you was talking about. Bring him off the bench.
Okay.
Bring him off the bench because CJ doing a good job leading that
as a
team, point guard.
for
I think
sure.
you do that because if not, you got to bring somebody. You got Herbert Jones playing defense and
Yeah.
Ingram is being a bucket. It's like if I gotta choose who I'm taking out, it's CP. You come off the bench.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. You definitely run that
on your
same-
Manu stuff.
But then you what do you do with Jose Alvarez?
Well, he come off the bench too.
Yeah. That'd
Yeah,
be a good- that'd be a
there you
good
go.
fit, though.
But that's what to go back to the Pelicans. That's what he did.
Where it started at.
Yeah, we all started that. But all right, now for the EB picks. We'll start.
Oh, my boy.
Well,
Damn.
yeah.
I know
Nikola
Yeah,
Jokic triple double. I think they coming for the kill.
You ain't had nothing else better to pick, bro.
Nah, I did. That's the best pick.
That's the pick. That's my pick too.
That's the best pick. So look, me and Drew's gonna help
Oh,
you.
my God.
Nikola Jokic triple double. Here, feed him with some
Throw it
facts.
out. Throw it out. And the Nuggets to win. Like, that's a plus 142 right there. 142. They're not gonna play around. It's the Mile High City. Them fans want to see that. They want to celebrate. The line is 9 points, so
God.
that tell you everything
And he
you
probably
need to
gonna
know.
cover. But-
Yeah.
If we're gonna go fighting. But I do think that Bam is gonna show up. So I'm taking Bam for 20 points. That's been literally outside of Jokic's trip double. That's been one of the most consistent bets. He been playing.
Yo, salute Bam.
Yeah.
He been playing. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy ain't really been doing too much. I'm not sure why Aaron Gordon been playing well. But Bam been playing. So I'm gonna take him for 20 points. I would take him 20 points in Miami to win, but they might kill me on this show, so I'm gonna just go for 20 points. So that's my EV pick, man.
Yeah, go, yo.
I would say it sounded like some good picks, but Juice took Nuggets to win. So I don't know about that. So that's some good picks, fellas.
Yeah, it do. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, bro, I got time to play with you. I got time to play with you. Hey, thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Check. Yeah. Check. Yeah.